no Canadian can see all of Canada, but I've seen a little, and some of my favorite places, for sure. I'm Toronto born. It's a great city. The downtown of Toronto, so many great restaurants. The Royal Alex Theatre, where I got one of my starts. The Stratford Festival, where I really got my start. The biggest Shakespeare festival in North America. An absolutely beautiful town, Stratford, Ontario. If you go to Toronto, take the extra hour and a half. Go to Stratford, see some great theatre. I did theater for years in New Brunswick, an absolutely beautiful province. The town of Fredericton, right on the water, gorgeous out there on the East Coast. Newfoundland, not Newfoundland, Newfoundland. A stunning way out. It's a bit of a trek, but St. John's, Newfoundland, right in the harbor. An absolutely beautiful town, unbelievable pubs and people there. Montreal, if you've never seen Montreal, it's like going back to, I mean, old Montreal particularly. It's European. It's beautiful. It's like nothing else. It's not nothing else I can think of here. What else? Vancouver. Well, Vancouver's my new Canadian home. I moved there 20 years ago, and it's a city you have to see. You have to see Stanley Park. I mean, if you've seen Central Park in New York City, Stanley Park, surrounded by water and then by mountains, with the downtown butts right up against it. Riding a bicycle around the seawall in Stanley Park. The whole city is absolutely stunning. And if you go about 5 hours north of Vancouver, maybe it's not north, but Penticton, the beautiful town of Penticton, in the wine country. Yes, we make wine. The wine country in BC, it's actually in a desert, believe it or not. It doesn't feel like a desert, but it's the wine country in Naramata is absolutely fantastic. The Naramata Inn, beautiful place to stay. And my favorite thing, there's Lake Okanagan and Skaha Lake are connected by this river that you rent inner tubes and you float down. 2 hours it takes, floating in the hot sun, because sometimes we have heat up there. It's not cold all the time. The hot summer in Penticton, BC, floating down the lazy river. People have like their beer and their wine floating in a separate thing beside them. It doesn't get better.